What's up, world? It's your boy Drew Marcy, and let's take you through a free resource that will show you how to start a music career from home. All right, stick through this whole video because I've got a super dope surprise for you. But before that, I want to give you a little backstory. Now, if you know anything about me, the big homie Drew, I've been coaching rappers from around the world for the last 5+ years on top of a full-time career myself. 15 years in this music game, and over the time of 5+ years coaching, we're honored and blessed to say that we've coached more rappers one-on-one personally than anyone else online. We haven't just been doing advice videos, we're actually coaching people. We've been in the streets pounding the pavement, and when you've been doing it for that long, you do start to see patterns. Some of the patterns are really good, some of the patterns not so good. And one of the bad patterns that you happen to see is rappers have a lot of mental roadblocks. I think these mental roadblocks, this self-doubt, this questioning, this not ability to take yourself seriously has killed more rap careers than lack of money or lack of connections or lack of knowing what contract they need. It's a lot about the mental side. And one of the biggest mental hurdles that rappers have to get over is not being able to take themselves seriously until they accomplish a certain goal. And one of the most common goals that I see that rappers won't take them seriously enough until they reach is creating a project, right? And these days, a project can be defined as an album, it could be a mixtape, it could be an EP, it could be even a playlist like Drake did with More Life a couple years back. But however you cut it, a lot of rappers can't get over the mental hurdle of not feeling like they're a real artist until they have a full-length collection of songs that they can promote and be proud of. Furthermore, the kind of ugly truth is a lot of family and friends, those friends that might doubt you, those family members who think this is just a fling, they won't take you very seriously until you have a collection of songs that they can listen to, and it shows that you're really doing this and organizing and prioritizing your time towards music as opposed to just song here, song there. And your family just treats it like it's a phase, like skateboarding or that time you swore you were gonna go varsity and then go into the NBA and things like that. Now, the worst part about these mental hurdles, these roadblocks, is rappers think that the only way to accomplish that full-length collection of songs, that full-length project to take themselves seriously and for people to take them seriously, they think they need a boatload of money or they need to record in the highest quality studio with the biggest engineer in their local town with the perfect mood lighting and everything like that. They feel like unless they have a bunch of cash that they need to somehow make, they're not going to be able to make that full-length project. And with that feeling that they'll never make enough money in order to get that full-length project to take themselves seriously, often they procrastinate. And because they don't have that money that they feel they need to produce the highest quality album ever that will make them on the #1 Billboard, they often procrastinate for as long as years. I've seen rappers procrastinate for years, or even worse, give up on music entirely. Now, on my end, I saw time and time again rappers go through this. I saw them going to the mental hurdle and feeling like they didn't have enough money and they procrastinated and then sometimes even gave up. But I knew that having recorded many songs that took me around the world in makeshift studios around the world, and songs in basements that flipped into a world tour, paid for, all that stuff, I knew that you didn't need to have all those little accessories in order to make a great project. But on my end, having recorded many songs in makeshift studios around the world on tour, making songs literally in my family's basement that took me on tour, really coming from the bottom, and now we're here, right? For me, I knew that you didn't need all those extra bells and whistles or all these crazy engineers and mastering prices that'll break your budget in order to make something that could take your music full time. So I had to figure out, how do I explain this in a way to the artist that breaks down the mental hurdle, is clear and concise, and they can come back to anytime they're feeling that tenseness about making a project and actually doing this thing full time? And how could I take myself seriously as a coach if I didn't have a go-to resource for artists who could record that album that I knew could be made on a tight budget to take them around the world to do music full time? How could I call myself a qualified teacher future anything if I'm not giving them one of the most important teaching resources, which is you don't need to be rich in order to convert to music full time. You don't have to have a boatload of cash in order to make an album that can completely change your life. So I was at a crossroads. I could either sit and hold these secrets in or make it really difficult for people to access it through a million different courses and a million different like little quick tips and just keep doing quick tip videos, piecing it out for artists to try to read and decipher. Or I can make an organized, step-by-step book that people could access totally for free, forever, that will tell them exactly how to record an album from home, how to soundproof your room to make a home studio, things like we're seeing here, how much the soundproofing costs, which is completely under $50 to do everything you're seeing here, how to do the best takes at home, and probably most importantly, how to finance it on the side with projects online so that you're making money towards your career. You can funnel it back in your career, and then the next, and of course the holy grail, have a full-time career for music and never ever have to work again. So if I was to do this, then I could really say that artists now have an ability, totally for free, a resource that they can come back to every single time they want to make a project, every single time they're doubting if they can do this full-time, every single time they're frustrated by being in school or having a job that they don't like, a free resource organized that they can come back to with the entire blueprint of how to go from just a regular disappointing life full of mental hurdles, doubting if you even meant to be in music, to having that full-time career going around the world, all from something on a tight budget that you were able to do using the resources in your house already, plus a couple goodies like the black and blue sound installation, which is like under 50 bucks. We'll tell you all about it so that we can beat the 9-to-5 life black and blue. And so that is what I've done. I've decided to make this resource. We've been quietly doing this on the low over the last couple of months. We've hinted at it a couple times in videos, but this video is to officially announce Self-Made Classic, how to make a great project on a tight budget. It's a video, audio, and ebook resource totally for free that you can use that will explain exactly how to create an album from home, how to get money on the side so that you can pay for any recording, home setups, all that, how to get the best takes out of every time you're recording, how to have listening sessions with your friends so that you can determine totally for free using the people around you what are the best songs for you. All organized in 3 different forms. And the reason that I did it in 3 different forms is I want you to be able to get the content multiple ways. Some people are visual learners, some people are audio learners, some people like to have the ebook there just to quickly review, but they really enjoy listening to the audio while they're on their way to work, to the gym, to school. Some people like the video form. I wanted to make sure that you're able to access this information forever for free in any format that you enjoy. The way I would suggest using this book is first check out either the audio book or the video book, which is an unlisted YouTube link, so you can do it at 2x speed. You can barrel through it really quick. It's about 45 minutes of audio, and just listen to it once to get all the ideas, and then come back and read the ebook step by step so that you can doubly sort of get all the mindsets in. Now, it's written in specific, short, easy to consume chapters. So what I would suggest after listening to it and reading it once, twice, right, is implementing all the strategies. Like I said, this stuff is really practical. We're going to be talking about exactly how to soundproof, exactly where to place your mic in the room, exactly what to say to your friends to get them to mix for you and get them to help you determine what the best songs are, exactly where to get money in order to finance all of this, right? So I would suggest kind of doing it that way. Use all 3 forms. You can get through it again like right after you watch this video and then come back to it. And again, it's always for you. It's totally for free. We put a lot of effort into this book, and I just wanted to be able to give it to you because I feel like after 5 years not addressing one of the biggest issues, which is how do I make that project to put my stamp that I'm a real artist, like us not addressing that has been one thing that we've needed to do. So what I'm gonna say right now is just click the link in the video description box right there, and you'll get the audio version, you'll get the video YouTube unlisted link. I like the playback speed stuff, right? You'll get the ebook, and those are yours totally forever from me to you, the big homie. Hope you enjoy it, and be sure after you listen to it to go to the comments, come back to the comments and let us know what you think. All the reviews have been really good so far. People are saying, oh, I built through this in a few minutes and I loved it. I'm really excited. I'm building a new project right now, all that. So click the link in the video description box below. Get your free book, Self-Made Classic, How to Drop a Great Project on a Tight Budget. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one.